Marlins 15 here, and welcome back to another 18. I am streaming a franchise that I had planned for today, so I got that episode. So yeah, we're gonna be the Philadelphia Phillies. We're gonna, try. They got some off-season acquisitions, and let's see if we can do with them. Our yearly goal is to finish over 500, and our contract goal is to reach the postseason. Our AAA affiliate is the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, and our AA affiliate is the Reading Fightin' Phils. Our team budget is $78 million. We are 19th ranked in baseball. We are 25th in contact, 14th in power, 15th in pitching, 20th in defense. But we are a solid 4th in speed. So we're going to use the Phillies, and we're going to advance. GM contracts will be off because I don't want to stay with 3 years for the team. Because when it's off, you will remain with the team you select for the entirety of the mode. Fantasy draft will be turned off. We will not be allowing legend free agents. CPU roster control is also off. We'll do CPU trading. Ignore budgets will be off. Team budgets will be considered and applied to all transactions. Gotta make it real. Forced trades are off. And then the designated hitter is auto, depending on which team it was like. Welcome to the Phillies. Please select the task you'd like to be responsible for in your franchise. Tasks that are not selected will be handled automatically by your staff. Note, these options can be changed at any time by accessing the franchise mode options. So coaching tasks are manual. We're also going to put on manual the player development tasks and the general manager tasks. This involves all these things right here. Your goal in this mode is to develop your organization to elite status through scouting, training, and roster moves. Choose where you would like to start for your first season. We'll start in spring training to get a feel for the team here. And let's see, we're going to start off on February 23rd. Right here. We're going to play the Blue Jays. 2 games against the Yankees, then the Tigers, and then back again against the Blue Jays for the month of February in spring training. Let's go set up our roster because we have 25 men on the roster. Because honestly, user settings, because I was supposed to put all these tasks on freaking thing. Well, whatever, because I was supposed to, Alright, here we go. Visit the transaction handbook for detailed explanations for all roster related rules. And yeah, manual roster moves, but why didn't it let me pick the roster? Usually it has 25 men on the roster already, and I could pick the other 15 players that can be in this roster. So let's take a look at who's on the roster. We got Jorge Alfaro, Cameron Rupp, and Andrew Knapp. 3 catchers. We got 2 first basemen, Carlos Santana and Tommy Joseph. We have 3 second basemen. We got Cesar Hernandez, Ryan Flaherty, and Matt Schaefer. And then we got 2 third basemen, Maikel Franco and Will Middlebrooks. We have 3 shortstops, J.P. Crawford, Adam Rosales, and Pedro Florimon. 2 left fielders, Rhys Hoskins and Aaron Altair. 2 center fielders, Odubel Herrera and Danny Ortiz. 2 right field, just 1 right fielder, Nick Williams. And the let's take a look at the pitchers here. We have Aaron Nola, Jared Eichhoff, Vince Velasquez, Ben Lively, Nick Pivetta, Zach Eflin, Jake Thompson, Ricardo Pinto, and Drew Anderson. Relief pitchers, we have Pat Neshek, Luis Garcia, Tommy Hunter, Edubre Ramos, Francisco Rodriguez, Mark Leiter, Adam Morgan, Pedro Beto, Zach Curtis, Hobie Milner, Yaxel Rios, and Victor Arano. And then we have 1 closing pitcher out here, Hector Neris. So the roster doesn't look so bad. It looks like I would have picked some younger players to go with here. Let's go with the pitching rotation. There's Aaron Nola, Vince Velasquez, Jared Eichhoff, Nick Pivetta, and Ben Lively. Yeah, I would like to keep this rotation here. Probably put Eichhoff in the 2 as a 2 pitcher. Velasquez will start at the 3rd spot. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go get started on here. We're going to play this game. We're going to go quick manage the game because we're going to play the Blue Jays up first. Batting practice, road jerseys, Baseball City, Florida. We're going to come into the 9th inning if it's a very close game. If we're winning or losing, depends. If we're within reach of, you know, tying the game or something. Aaron Nola's going to start for the Phillies, and that is going to be our lineup. We're going to have DHs in this. Hernandez, Herrera, Santana. I'd prefer Hoskins to be the left fielder, and then the DH could be just someone else that's really powerful in the lineup. Maybe it could be a Tommy Joseph type. Tommy Joseph will be the DH here. So we're going to have Hernandez, Herrera, Santana, Hoskins, Franco, then Joseph, Williams, Crawford, and Alfaro. We got the DH rule. Okay, we're facing Marcus Stroman in this one. He pops out, ground out, and then a fly out. There's the Blue Jays with Travis, Diaz, Donaldson, Smoke, Solarte, Pierce, Grichuk, Hernandez, and Martin. Single for Travis there. He's strike out. Strike out. Single by Smoke. And then Solarte draws a walk. Pierce draws a walk. 1-0 Blue Jays. Grichuk draws another walk. 2-0 Blue Jays. And we finally strike out the batter. A walk to Hoskins. Just a fly out. A strike out. And a pop out. A single. There's another single. Another single. Goes a run. 3-0 Blue Jays. Fly out. Fly out. And then a fly out. Not the ideal start to this one. There's a double for J.P. Crawford. There's the single. He scores. 3-1 Blue Jays. Strike out. Fielder's choice. And then the ground out. There's another walk here. There's another single. There's a strikeout. There's a single to load the bases. Sac fly for Travis, and it's 4-1 Blue Jays. There's a pitching change. They're going to bring in Marco Estrada. Strikeout. Ground out. A walk to Joseph. And a fly out here. Nola's done after 4. We're going to do a pitching change here. It's a righty switch and a switch. So I think I'm going to bring in a righty here. And I think the righty's going to be... We're going to bring in Jake Thompson here in the 4th. Actually, that's 3 innings for Nola. Because, you know, just can't fly out, ground out, and ground out. Pitching change is... They're going to bring in Chris Rowley. A walk to Crawford. Fielder's choice. And then a double play. Another single. We're leaving Thompson in there. There's another single by Grichuk. Fly out. A walk to Martin. A line out. And then a fly out. So pitching change. They're going to bring in Deck McGuire. It's a double for Herrera. A fly out moves Herrera to 3rd. Single by Hoskins scores a run. 4-2 Blue Jays. Fielder's choice. And then a single by Joseph. Pitching change. They're going to bring in Aaron Loop. Gets the fly out there. So Thompson is going to be gone. We're going to bring in another righty here. Let's go with Tommy Hunter. Single by Donaldson. Fielder's choice. Strikeout. Another strikeout here. There's a fly out. A walk to Alfaro. And then a double play. Hunter's going to be down here, and we will be bringing in Luis Garcia for the 7th. It's a strikeout, a line out, and a fly out. Pitching change, they're going to bring in Danny Barnes. Ground out, single for Santana. A strikeout, and a strikeout again. Bottom of the 8th. And this time it'll be Pat Neshek on the Phillies. We pinch hitting is Ezekiel Carrera. He's pinch hitting. And he singles. Pinch hitter straight to Lipsky. Fly out. Pinch hitting is Kevin Pillar. It's a double play. The new pitcher. Pitching change is Roberto Osuna. And they're probably going to take Carrera and Pillar out of the game. Because I don't think Carrera can play second. Because he's a left-handed thrower. So we're going to come in, and the 3 batters that are coming up in the 9th for the Phillies we're going to replace them with pinch hitters to see if anything changes in the lineup. So Tommy Joseph's going to come up to bat first. We're down 4-2. I think I have the audio turned on again, so let me lower that before I start. Alright, there, you see. Settings, audio, video, options. Put a custom.
Hey everyone, I'm Dan.
Flip that again. Let's lower these words to show player yells. No, apply the changes there. Okay, Gifting Goat is playing second base for Carrera. Tommy Joseph's 1 for 2 in the game. Also, I did not take Pilar out of the game. So we'll go to substitutions here. DH could really be anyone here. Let's take our highest rated batter. Highest overall batter. It looks like it's Aaron Altair, so we'll put him in there for Tommy Joseph as a pinch hitter. First pitch. Altair grounds one to short. Tulowitzki is there. Throw to first. And Altair is out. And there's one gone. There's 2 to go for the Blue Jays. And now they're going to bring in Richard Arena to play third base for Pilar. Nick Williams is 0 for 3 with a ground out. He's the right fielder, so we'll have to move him. Williams. Let me see. Can Daniel Ortiz play right? Yes, the secondary position is right. So we're going to put in Danny Ortiz to pinch hit here for Nick Williams. Nick Williams is another left-handed bat. 1 out here. Chopper to the first. Smoke takes it to the bag. And there's 2 gone. 1 more out to go for the Blue Jays. Now here's J.P. Crawford. He's 1 for 2 with a double. He's the shortstop. We got Florimon and Rosales. I think I'll bring in Rosales because he's a higher overall. He's 67. So Adam Rosales pinch hitting now for J.P. Crawford. 2 outs here. Ground ball to third. Arena throws to first. And there's an out there for Rosales. And the Blue Jays are going to end up getting the win. Blue Jays get the win there. 4-2. 1 inning pitch for Osuna there. Gets used. So that's just a bad loss there. As Aranola just couldn't pitch today. 3 pitches for Roberto Osuna as he gets player of the game with 1 inning pitched there. Marcus Stroman got the win, Nola got the loss, and Osuna gets the save there. So we lose our first spring training game. What needs to change? Probably Aaron Nola needs to go down to the starting rotation because honestly, Aaron Nola, if his spring continues like that, we're just gonna have to go end up trading him away somehow to go get another starter. But we're going to the next calendar day. And we'll go play the next game. We're playing the Yankees here. They're 1-1, but we're 0-1 here. So we're gonna go play with our batting practice home jerseys. We're gonna start Jared Eichhoff in this game. So we got the same starters, I believe. Same starters. They don't use. All right, this time we bat with pitchers, and Hoskins is gonna play left this time around. I can play him at first in case. I would love to leave this lineup the way it is, so I'm not even going to touch it. But Franco will replace Williams, though, because I want Franco to be a fifth spot hitter. So there we go. There's Gardner, Torreyes, Sanchez, Judge, Stanton, Gregorius, Drury, Bird, and Gray. Ground out, fly out, and a fly out. Strike out, fly out, ground out. Single for Stanton.
He's safe.
Gregorius got hit by a pitch there. Fly out and strike out. Ground out. Single for Franco. Double play. Strike out. Single for Gardner. Double play. Fly out. Single for Alfaro. Sack bunt. Puts Alfaro to second. And there's a ground out. Ground out. Walk to Judge. Strike out. There's a ground out. Pitching change. They're going to bring in Jordan Montgomery. Strike out. A walk to Santana. Pop out. And then error. Franco reaches on the error. Ground out there. So 4 innings for Eichhoff. And that's it for him. He's going to face Drury, Bird, and Montgomery. Let's bring in a lefty. Adam Morgan's going to come in here. There's a ground out. A single for Bird. A sac bunt moves Bird up to second. Here's a 2-run homer for Gardner. It's 2-0 Yankees. Ground out there by Torres. Pitching changes Wade LeBlanc. It is a triple for Crawford. Gonna jump down. Alfaro strikes out. Ground out. RBI single for Hernandez. It's 2-1 Yankees. We're gonna steal second with Hernandez, but he got caught stealing there. Oh, it's a double for Sanchez. A fly out moves Sanchez to third. It's a line out and a strikeout there. Pitching change. Luis Cessa comes in. Strikeout, fly out, and a strikeout. Let's replace Morgan here. Let's bring in a righty. This time, let's go with Edubre Ramos in the 7th. Pop out, round out. Pinch hitter is Jacoby Ellsbury. He flies out. And pitching change, Dylan Betances is in for the Yankees. Round out, strikeout, and a solo home run for J.P. Crawford. And the Phillies have tied the game up at 2. That's a strikeout there. West end it. Alright, now we're going to go bring in Francisco Rodriguez in the 8th inning. Pinch hitter is Tyler Wade. Pop out. Pinch hitter is Jace Peterson. Strikeout. Pinch hitter here is Aaron Hicks. There's a strikeout. We're going to pinch hit for Rodriguez. And let's look at, it'll be our worst hitter. Let's go Aaron Altair here to pinch hit. Pitching changes Adam Warren. Alright, defensive substitution. Yeah, they have to take out somebody there. And so they're going to keep Wade in center. Peterson stays at second, but it's Austin Romine who's now catching for the Yankees. Another defensive substitution. Clint Frazier is going to play in center field for the Yankees. There's a ground out. Another ground out. A walk to Herrera. A single by Santana. A double by Hoskins, which scores 2. 4-2 Phillies. And a walk to Franco. Fielder's choice. And we got Judge Stanton and Gregorius up. 9th inning, our closer, Hector Neris, is going to get a chance here, and we're going to close it out here. We're going to face Judge Stanton and Didi Gregorius. Hopefully we can make it to a 1-1 record with this win. We're just hanging on here. And the Phillies are getting the win here. 4-2 over the Yankees in the 9th inning. It's a close one. Aaron Judge is going to come up to the plate, and this is our first chance at seeing what the pitching looks like, how we're going to close out these games. Oh, Miguel Andujar is going to pinch hit for Aaron Judge. We're still bringing out the pinch hitters here in this one. 9th inning. There's a splitter in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Earlier, I did an MLB The Show 18 Game of the Day where I did not do commentary. Mariners versus Rangers too, so check that out on my channel. I got into swing and miss with the splitter. And unfortunately, that's for the tap foul. 0-2. And Andujar strikes out on the splitter, 1 out. And 2 to go for the Phillies. And pinch hitting for Stanton is Shane Robinson. There we go. And there's a splitter called strike on Robinson. 0-1. Foul ball by Robinson on the 2-seamer. 0-2. There's a foul ball on the slider again. Gonna throw him another slider. And Robinson strikes out on the slider. 2 outs. 1 to go for the Phillies. Tyler Austin's gonna pinch hit for Didi Gregorius. Throw a splitter. Austin takes it for a strike, and it's 0-1. 10th pitch for Neris. Hit by Austin down the right field line. It is fair. Williams gets there. He'll throw it down to second. And Austin will have a pinch hit single here. Hitting a single there. And Brandon Drury comes up for the Yankees. 1 out. Or 2 outs, runner at first. Swing and a miss on the splitter. 0-1. Fouled off on the forces fastball behind the plate. Yankees down to their final strike. And he swung and missed at the splitter, and the Phillies are going to get the win 4-2 over the Yankees. Francisco Rodriguez gets the win. Adam Warren takes the loss. And it's the save for Hector Neris. J.P. Crawford gets player of the game, going 2 for 3 with a home run and a triple. So there's the notables. Gardner had a home run with 2 RBIs and a run. J.P. Crawford had a home run, an RBI there. So we're going to pick up our first win of the spring. If you're looking for a specific type of player to trade for or just scope out, make sure to use the new player search screen located in the acquisitions tab. We'll delete that message. And we're going to go and have another game against the Yankees here. We're 1-1. We're playing them again. We're going to quick manage this one. Going to do a couple months. Going to do some simming here. Vince Velasquez pitching here in this game. I think we're going to switch it. Hernandez is not going to start at second. We'll start Ryan Flaherty instead. Herrera will not start at center. Danny Ortiz will. Carlos Santana doesn't start at first. We'll start Tommy Joseph. DH will not be Reese Hoskins. Let's just bring in Cameron Rupp. He'll be our DH there. Nick Williams will not be in right. Who do you have in right that could play? We don't really have a right fielder. Yeah, we don't really have a right fielder, so we're just going to have to keep Williams in there. Franco will not play third. Will Middlebrooks will. And then we'll switch it. Alter can play right anyway. Let's switch. Can any of these guys play left? Pretty sure Rosales has played left before somehow, but nope. Let's switch it, whatever. Crawford will not play short. We'll start Adam Rosales. And then Jorge Alfaro won't be catching this one. It'll be Andrew Knapp. Flaherty can play right field, so we'll start him. And then Williams will not play second. We'll just put Matt Schaefer into the game. That is perfect. Alright, who's fast? Who could lead this thing off for us here? Looks like Danny Ortiz is the fastest player on the team. Alter's the fastest player in the lineup, so he's going to lead it off. Then afterwards we'll have Flaherty, followed by Joseph, Middlebrooks. Then we'll have Schaefer. Then we'll have Rupp there. Rosales, Rupp, and Ortiz with Knapp catching and batting ninth. Let's go. Fly out, ground out. Ooh, solo home run for Gary Sanchez. 1-0 Yankees. And the second inning now. Single for Stanton. Single for Gregorius. It's a 3-run home run for Brandon Drury. 4-0 Yankees. Gardner hits a triple. Ground out. Luckily the run doesn't score. RBI single for Torres. 5-0 Yankees. 2-run homer for Gary Sanchez. That's the second homer of the game. 7-0 Yankees. There's a strikeout. I think we have the Yankees in this game. So that's it for Velasquez. He's not going to throw this game anymore. We're going to bring in Zach Eflin in the third. Alright, he walked Drury. 60 out there. Luis Severino is going to come into the game for the Yankees. He walks Altair. Pop out. Can't do nothing in there. Fourth inning now. Cut the ground out. Jason Shreve will come in the fifth. A walk to Schaefer. We still can't get anything off these guys. Single by Sanchez. Fielder's choice. Puts Judge on first. Now Gregorius gets hit by a pitch again. We got a fly out there to end it though. Pitching change. Luis Cessa in again for the Yankees in the sixth. Single for Flaherty. A double by Joseph scores a run. 7-1 Yankees. Double by Middlebrooks scores a run. 7-2 Yankees. Single by Schaefer scores a run. It's 7-3 Yankees. And there's the strikeout there. That's going to stay. Strikeout by Ellsbury. There's a flyout. Pitching change. Chad Green is in for the Yankees. And that's going to be it for Eflin. He pitched really well. Didn't give up any runs after bringing a righty here. Got more guys up here. Let's go bring in Pedro Vito. Tyler Wade's pinch hitting for Sanchez. Jace Peterson is pinch hitting for Judge. And then Aaron Hicks is pinch hitting for Stanton. But nothing doing there for the Phillies. Jonathan Holder's going to pitch now for the Yankees. And they're making a defensive substitution. They are going to bring Romine to catch. Single for Altair. Double play. There's a fly out. Yeah, it's safe to say we're going to lose this game. Let's go bring in a lefty here. And then we got a lefty here. Let's go bring in Hobie Milner for the 8th. Miguel Andujar's pinch hitting for Didi Gregorius. Error allows Gardner to get on. Oh, a double by Bird scores a run. 8-3 Yankees. Tyler Austin's going to pinch hit here. He pops out. Pitching change to Dylan Betances comes in for the Yankees. And a defensive substitution. Danny Espinosa is going to go play shortstop now. They put him in the lineup. We're in the 9th inning, so let's go bring in some pinch hitters. Michael Franco's going to pinch hit for, I believe it was, can't remember what his name was, Middlebrooks. They made another defensive substitution. Clint Frazier's going to play center field now. Error lets Franco reach base. Pinch hitter for Matt Schaefer will be Cesar Hernandez. Pinch hitter for Rosales. It's going to be J.P. Crawford. He flies out. Pinch hitter for Cameron Rupp will be our best hitter, Reese Hoskins. Struck out. So we lost the game 8-3. So now we have a 1-2 record here. We're advancing to the next day, and we're going to be playing the Tigers in our next spring training game. And our starter this time will be Nick Pivetta. And now we get our normal starting 9 back out there on the field.
Play ball.
And the Tigers here. Oh, solo home run for Miguel Cabrera. 1-0 Tigers. Error. Let's Castellanos reach base. Single for Santana. And nothing doing there. The double for Martinez. RBI single for Amarista, 2-0 Tigers. Amarista got caught stealing. There's a flyout. Oh, walk for Iglesias. Another walk to Castellanos. Error lets Aducci reach base. And we get the strikeout. Another for Hernandez. Walk to Herrera. Ground ball. Get it. Pitching change. Michael Fulmer's in for the Tigers. Solo home run for Reese Hoskins. 2-1 Tigers. Nothing doing there. So that is going to be gone here. And our new pitcher is going to be Mark Leiter. A single for Cabrera. A walk to Castellanos. Single to Aducci. Single by Aducci. Bases loaded for James Buchanan. He runs out. Chad Bell comes in to pitch for the Tigers. Fly out. Nothing going here. Jimmer Candelario pinch hits for Bell. He grounds out. Pitching change. Kirby St. John is in for the Tigers. Double by Herrera. Nothing doing there. They're bringing another righty here. Let's see how Pat Neshek does in the 7th. Victor Martinez is pinch hitting for Iglesias. He gets a single. Pinch hitter Dixon Machado.
He's safe.
Fly out. John Hicks is pinch hitting for Cabrera. And Chad Huffman's pinch hitting for Castellanos. Travis Woods pitching now for the Tigers. Detroit makes a change. Jacoby Jones will play first. Another defensive substitution. Oh, and it's Nico Goodrum. He's going to play third. Another defensive substitution. They're going to bring in Agler to play short. Lets Williams go on a base. He steals second. Fly out moves Williams up. RBI single by Alfaro. Ties the game at 2. And we're going to bring a pinch hitter from Nishek here. Will be our best hitter, Altair. Gotta make a change on the mound. Zach Curtis is going to come in the 8th. Single by Aducci. Pinch hitter is Pete Cosma.
He's safe.
There's the single. Oh boy, sack bunt by Martin. Second and third. Sack fly by Amarista. 3-2 Tigers. And then Derek Norris pinch hits for Wood. He flies out, okay. Pitching change. Blaine Hardy's on the mound for the Tigers. Santana with a single. Hoskins with a single. Double play. Oh boy. I'm going to make another change here. Let's go bring in Ricardo Pinto in the 9th. Ground ball. Nothing good for them there. Pinch hitter here for Nick Williams is going to be Danny Ortiz. See the pinch hit. I don't know if they're going to bring in a new pitcher. Catch a rising star, Jesse Agler, 2 at bats. There we are. Into the 9th inning, and the Phillies are down against the Tigers 3-2. A late sac fly in the 8th scored a run for Detroit, and now the Phillies have to get a run back and tie this thing up. The Tigers are going to bring in Shane Green, their closer, to pitch. Danny Ortiz is up. Doesn't have a hit this spring. Bottom of the 9th. Let's see what Ortiz can do. I guess the pitch already. And Ortiz is going to hit it out to center field, but it's going to be caught by Leonis Martin, and there's 1 out. Alright, now here's J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 3, so we're going to make a quick change here. Substitutions here. And let's bring in Pedro Flormon to pitch. To pinch hit. He hasn't had some action. Adam Rosales has, but not a second shortstop there. Flormon. Up the middle and in the center. And the single for Flormon. Tying run gets put on second for the Phillies. There's Flormon right back up the middle. Alright, substitution. We're going to take out Alfaro. And looks like Cameron Rupp's going to get into the game. He'll pinch hit here. Going to pinch hit here for Alfaro. We got a speedy runner on first. Pops up down the right field line. Please don't catch it. He's not getting to it. Pops over that wall. That was an up and away slider. I swung late at that. 0-1 pitch. It's going to be a single to center by Ruff. Williams, or whoever that is, Floormon's going to keep on going for third. He's going to be safe, and he's 90 feet away now. On the single by Ruff to center. You might want to bring in a pinch hitter for your pitcher. Pinto's up, and so we're going to bring in our best hitters. That is Tommy Joseph. He'll pinch hit here for Ricardo Pinto. And then our tying runs on third. We gotta make the pitching. I gotta go warm somebody up in the bullpen here. Ooh. Swung and missed. Just early on it. Alright, let's go to the bullpen here. And let's go Goodrum, Aducci, and Cosma. So I think that K-Rod is a solid option out there to warm up. I'm going to warm up K-Rod here. I missed that low two-seamer there. Out in the right center. It's caught. Coming home is the runner. Flormon scores, and the Phillies tie the game at 3. There's a sac fly by Joseph. Cesar Hernandez is 1 for 4 with a double. We're going to take him out of the game. We're going to go play. And Brian Flaherty's going to pinch hit for Cesar Hernandez. There's Flaherty. 3-3 game. Man on first, and there's 2 outs. There's the pitch. Flaherty grounds it. That's going to be a base hit. Could Rupp go to third? No. Hold him up at second. Martin's got a pretty good arm out there, and Rupp has 17 speed only. A single for Flaherty. Pitch that was right down the middle. They want to go with a pinch runner here for Flaherty, so let's see. Flaherty's going to be pinch run for. Who's got the most speed? 65, 63, 32, 45. We're going to have to bring in Rosales as a pinch runner for Ryan Flaherty. He's the fastest out of the guys who have him in the league. We have Herrera up. Nah, we'll keep him in, because there's no other person that can play center field. We got the winning run at second. There's 2 outs, so fuck it, just run. Herrera grounds one to second. And throw to first in time. So we do get a run in time to tie it up. And so it's 3-3. Pedro Flomo's going to play shortstop. Cameron Rupp's going to catch. And Adam Rosales will play second. Out of position player on the mound, so I'm going to have to bring in Francisco Rodriguez, K-Rod. He's going to be put into the game. 1 game, 1-0 record, 1 inning pitch with 2 strikeouts. Nico Goodrum is who he'll face here. There's the pitch. Ooh, the changeup swung and missed by Goodrum. There's the pitch. Pops up, will Rupp get it? No, it drops foul. 0-2. And taps foul behind the plate by Goodrum as he stays alive. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the sweeping curve, 1 down, and 2 to go in this 10th inning. Jim Aducci's up, he's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. First pitch of the game at bat. And Kingsley gets fouled off for a strike. 0-1 pitch to Aducci. Takes a changeup outside for ball 1. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Ooh, Florimon booted it. Rosales is going to pick it up. E6 is an error on Florimon. Pete Cosma's up. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Why is Pete Cosma catching? I don't think they have any other catchers in there. Oh, low fastball. I knew I threw it down low. 1-0 pitch. 58 speed for Aducci for 1 run. What? Change up. That was in the strike zone. Come on, umpire. Instead of 2-0, that should be 1-1. Out to right. Caught by whoever's out there. Williams, I don't know. So it goes to second. There's 2 gone. Leonis Martinez up. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Aducci still on first. Martin takes the strike on the changeup. 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Martin takes ball 1 on what looked like strike 2. I should be ahead of him in the count 0-2 right now instead of 1-1. 1-1 pitch gets fouled off. Another changeup, and it's 1-2 on Martin. 1-2 to Martin. Behind the plate for a foul ball. Another 1-2 pitch. Boy, ball 2 on what looked like another strike 3 here. 2-2 pitch. And Martin strikes out in the 4-seamer. And that's going to do it. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Carlos Santana's up with a 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Marista, Barbado, and Agler. Looks like Johnny Barbado's the new pitcher here. And looks like we're going to throw in Yaxel Rios into the game. He's going to be warming up. I want to go to the... No, I want to go to the... Never mind. Let's just keep Santana in there. Ooh, Santana drives to deep left center field. Oh, left fielder was there. They were kind of playing the shift over on him. So Luke Hoskins is 2 for 4, a home run, a single, and an RBI. I just want to end this and get a walk-up or something. Hoskins to the right side, but it's going to go foul. He threw the curveball way up there. Down the right field line again, another foul ball. That was a 4-seam, but I just swung late on it. 0-2 pitch. Down the right side again for another foul ball. I think he's throwing them curveballs up here. You gotta be careful before I knock one out of here. Hit to center by Hoskins. Martin's out there, and he makes the catch, and there's 2 gone here. Maikel Franco's 0 for 4 in the game. I call for substitution. Will Middlebrook will pinch hit for Maikel Franco. We've already seen that Franco's 0 for 4, so he's going to be running Middlebrook against Barbado and see how he does. Ooh, hit out to left center by Middlebrook. Will Martin track it down? He does make the catch. And the 10th inning is over. So Will Middlebrook is now going to be at third base. Alexi Amarista is 1 for 3 with a single. We're not leaving K-Rod in there. Let's bring in Yaxel Rios. Hasn't pitched in the spring this year. So this will be his first spring appearance in the top of the 11th. Gets the swing and a miss on the 4-seamer to Amarista. There's a little chapter. Big old foul behind the plate. It's 1-2. 0-2 pitch to Amarista. Oh, ball 1. That kind of looked like strike 3. It caught a piece of the black there. 1-2 pitch. Oh, that's ball 2. See, I wouldn't be in this predicament had the umpire called that a strike, and I would have been out of there. And I would have been throwing to the next guy. Strike 3 called on Amarista on the 4-seamer. 1 out. Now here is Johnny Barbado. They're actually going to let him back. They're going to let the pitcher back. They're probably going to let him hit, but they'll probably bring in a new pitcher. Perhaps fastball hitting their first strike. Because that's just how the CPU plays in this game. You just put the pitcher into the game, and they let them bat if the return comes up. And then you just leave him in there. Or take him out of the game. Strike 3 called on Barbado. Jesse Aguilar's up, he's 0 for 1. Now that didn't really look much like a strike. But then he calls it. But then the other ones that are really close to being strikes, he doesn't call them. Sliders ended on Aguilar for the first out. For the first strike. We already have 2 outs. 10th pitch of the game for Rios. Slider is not in there, ball 1. That should have been strike 2. That caught the corner as well. Liner to center. That's going to be a single for Aguilar. Go down to second. Aguilar's got a single. Go ahead, run to the Tigers is on. Now here comes... I don't know who's this. And that was Dixon Machado. He's in there in left field now. Slider. Swing and a miss. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called on Machado. Side is retired. And we're going to the bottom of the 11th. Going to get a walk-off still. Lovic Softball is going to come into the game. And Daniel Ortiz is up to the plate. Bottom of the 11th. I'm still going to get this walk-off here. First pitch. Ortiz hits it out to shallow left. Caught by Dixon Machado right there. And he's 1 out. Pedro Florimon is up to the plate. He is 1 for 1. First pitch to Florimon. Florimon cracks it out to right center. And it's caught there by Jim Aducci. And there's 2 outs. Now Cameron Rupp steps in. He's 1 for 1 with a single. They managed to tie the game, but now they can't score any runs. We got a pitch right down the middle, maybe. Rupp bounces it to second. Throw to first is high, it gets away, but I'm not going to advance Rupp. It's going to be an error on the second baseman. Pinch hitter for the pitcher, Rios. Bring Andrew Knapp in to pinch hit for Rios here. Which means that I'm going to have to warm somebody up in the bullpen again. Which will probably be another righty. But I'm going to go with Tommy Hunter on this one to close this one out. Tommy Hunter's in this one. Andrew Knapp is up. 2 outs, runner on first. Knapp grounds it up the middle for a base hit. Rupp's going to hold it second. Martin throws it in. And Knapp has now a single. So 2 outs. Adam Rosales is up. He came in defensively, I believe. Something like that, so he doesn't have that in this one. Rosales grounds one. That's a base hit in the left. I really should have sent the runner. He was third to second. Oh, I mean, good, because that shortstop or left fielder knocked the ball down, and I thought maybe I could have gotten home, but no, I couldn't go home on that one. So the swing by Rosales there. Who's up now? It's a Jubal Herrera. Base is loaded, but there's 2 outs, so let's see if we can try and push something here. Herrera to right, and the Phillies win it. Rupp's gonna score. 4-3 Phillies. Rupp scores on the RBI single by Herrera, and the Phillies get the walk-off win in the 11th. Hoskins is player of the game right there, and so it ends. Tigers 3, Phillies 4, the final score. There's Axel Rios getting the win, and Warwick Stotfold takes the loss. This Hoskins was the player of the game, going 2 for 5 with a home run and an RBI. Miguel Cabrera, he had a home run, an RBI, and a run. Hoskins had a home run as well in that game. Those are a couple of notables. And we're going to play the final game of the episode here against the Blue Jays. I know there's not very many, there's not much moves in this video, just gameplay of some games, but we'll promise you next episode when we get into the couple months, once the starters get settled in and make their next starts, we will see who gets traded, who we can really count on here. But we're going to play the Blue Jays with Ben Lively being our final starter here. Cesar Hernandez will not start. We're going to start Matt Schaefer at second, because Flaherty's a utility man, so he can play anywhere. So I'm trying to save him and not play him in center. Daniel Ortiz is going to play center. Santana will not play first. We'll start Tommy Joseph. Hoskins will not DH. Let's put one of the shortstops out there, actually. Maybe Middlebrooks in this one. He'll DH. Williams will not be in right. We'll start Ryan Flaherty. Franco won't play third. We'll switch Middlebrooks and Franco around. DH. We'll go ahead and let's give Andrew Knapp a start. Shortstop, new shortstop. We're gonna play Pedro Flormon to start, and then Rupp will catch for Alfaro, and then we'll switch the order around. Flormon's fast, so he's got 81 speed, so he'll lead it off for us. Then after that, it'll be Flaherty, Joseph, Middlebrooks. Then it'll be Altair, Schaefer, Ortiz, Knapp, and Rupp.
Play ball.
Already a solo home run by Ryan Flaherty. 1-0 Phillies. Single by Joseph. An error. Altair reaches on the line. Lively does. He gives it a single to Diaz, and he walks Donaldson. He gets out of that first inning green. Single by Rupp. Strikeout. So we're using DHs in this game. 1 out through 2. We're into the third. Single by Middlebrooks. Altair reaches on another error. And we can't get any runs there. We stranded a couple. Marcus Stroman will come in. He'll throw the 4th inning for the Blue Jays. He walks Rupp. And he gets out of it. Lively's during 4 scoreless innings there. He gave up a hit right there. Pitching change. Chris Rowley comes in for the Blue Jays in the 5th. He gives up a single to Joseph, and then settles down the next 2. Lively's going to be gone here. We're going to throw in Jake Thompson to the mix again. He walks Pierce though. He walks Richard. Double play, but Pierce goes to third, and he gets the strikeout there. Luis Santos pitching now for Toronto. He walks Knapp, but there he escapes the jam there. Donaldson singles off Thompson, but then he gets away from the jam there. Al Albuquerque is now on the mound for the Blue Jays. He gives up a double to Flaherty. He walks Joseph. He walks Middlebrooks. Bases loaded for Aaron Altair. Now Schaefer's going to drive in 2 with a single. 3-0 Phillies. And Ortiz flies out there. So we're going to make a pitch change here. And we are going to be bringing in him, Victor Arano. Ezekiel Carrera is now pinch hitting. Tulowitzki's pinch hitting. He gets out of it here. Pitching change. Aaron Loop is in for the Blue Jays. And they make a defensive substitution. They're going to bring in Pilar, I think? Or something like that. I didn't see Pilar in this game. Yeah, Pilar does come into play center. Knapp singles. Single by Florimon. A double by Flaherty scores 2, so it's 5-0 Phillies. A single by Joseph scores 1 more. 6-0 Phillies. And that's it for them in the offense. Let's go with a Dubre Ramos for the 8th. He gave up a single to Martin. Curtis Vanderson's pinch hitting. Granderson doubles. That scores a run. 6-1 Phillies. Henderson Morales pinch hitting. This is sack front. Moves Granderson to third. Dwight Smith Jr. pinch hits for Donaldson, but he strikes out. So they go to the 9th. Joe Biagini's going to pitch now for the Blue Jays. We're going to swap. We're going to put Hernandez to play second. Here he's going to pinch hit. Blue Jays make another change into the defense. They're going to bring in Gift and Gope. They make another change. Richard Urania is going to come in as well. Another defensive change. They're going to bring in Gordon. Ground out. Okay, Daniel Ortiz is going to get out of the game here. Center fielder. Odubel Herrera comes in. He singles. Pinch hitter for Andrew Knapp will be Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins doubles. It scores a run. 7-1 Phillies. Pinch hitter for Rupp will be Jorge Alfaro. He draws the walk. Pinch hitter for Florimon will be Adam Rosales. And he singles to score 1. 8-1 Phillies. Flaherty is gone. Williams will pinch hit for Flaherty. Alfaro moves to third on the flyout. And then Santana's going to pinch hit for Joseph.
That hit him. He's got first.
And he gets hit by a pitch. And then Michael Franco's going to pinch hit for Middlebrooks. He pops out. Alright, 9th inning, we're going to bring in a new man. Up here with no one to bring in. No one from here, though. Pedro Bito's going to get another chance in the 9th. Anthony Alford's pinch hitting here. He singles. Dalton Pompey pinch hitting now. As it is the fielder's choice. Single by Pilar. The fielder's choice moves Pompey over to third. Grichuk safe at first. Fly out there by Grichuk. And the Phillies have defeated the Blue Jays 8-1. Ryan Flaherty is the player of the game. He goes 3 for 5 with 3 home runs. No, 3 runs, a home run, 3 RBIs, and 2 doubles. It would be crazy if he hits 3 home runs. We're going to go to the next calendar date. And in March, we're going to be playing the Yankees, the Rays, the Orioles, the Blue Jays, the Twins, the Tigers, Pirates, Rays, Red Sox, Braves, Rays, Braves again, Tigers, and then Braves again. Twins, Red Sox, Blue Jays, 2 games there. Tigers, Pirates, back to the Tigers, Orioles, and then 2 here against the Pirates to finish off the month. And then we have no games here because the season starts around the 29th or something like that in 2018. So yeah, we played 5 games in the spring. We're going to try to sim instead of play games, and I have critical situations turned on in case. And then we're going to play some games. I'm not sure how many games we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24 games. So I'm going to try and sim like about half of those, at least 12, and then play some, and then go back to simming some of the last games, and that's it. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. The Phillies are 3-2. They're off to a good start in spring training. A couple of starters that couldn't really do the job. As we go back, Nola lost his start, and then Velasquez lost his start. He didn't do really well. Lively won his start, but then Pivetta and Eichhoff took no decisions, so they didn't get a win because one of the games was late into extra innings that we played. So yeah, guys, that's it. You guys saw me playing here. I got some NBA 2K, a featured game planned for you, the featured game of the day. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video that I do, and peace out, everyone.